Hi everyone. In this video, we're going to see how to create an virtual machine in AWS using Terraform. Basically, in this video, I'm going to execute a Terraform code. And once I execute this Terraform code, you'll be seeing an instance would be creating in my AWS login. And that is the thing we're going to see. In order to do this particular experiment, we need some prerequisites needs to be done. I'll be putting those things in the comment section or the description section where you can note down this. But initially, like I would like to bring what are the prerequisites required to do this particular experiment. First thing is like you need to create an access key and secret access key in AWS, and then you need a Visual Code Studio application which is installed on your laptop so that you can easy to edit the Terraform code. So I'm going to start first with the AWS login where you can able to create the access keys. And then like we'll proceed with the Visual Studio app by configuring that access key and secret access key, and then we'll run the Terraform code and we'll see how it's executes or creates the virtual machine. Let's get into the session quickly. First, as usual, I'll be logging into my AWS account, which is a personal AWS account. AWS login. So click on the sign into console. Since I'm a root user, I'm going to type my user credentials. Then entering the multi-factor authentication code, you need to install the Microsoft Authenticator or any kind of an authenticator, Google Authenticator in your app, the mobile app, and you can able to get that code using that one. So I'm using Google Authenticator for this third factor authentication for my AWS account. You can use any type of authenticator for your multi-factor authentication. And then typing. And I just logged into the AWS account. As we know, like we need to create the access key and secret access key before we start doing this creation of an EC2 instance or a virtual machine in AWS using Terraform. So you have to go to this tab, like your login tab, and where you can see account organization, service ports, billing, and cost management, security credentials. Click on the security credentials. Click on the security credentials. And there is one particular icon called create access key. Click on this create access key. So it is recommending like creating access key is not given permission to the root user, but still like there is no other option for us to proceed with that. So anyhow, like we are continuing with that to create the access key, but it's not the best practices. But still, I want to create this one to show this demonstration for how to create an EC2 instance in your AWS account using Terraform. So clicking on this create access key will create the access key, and then I'm just downloading this as CSV file because I'm going to use this as my access key and secret access key to configure the Terraform with the AWS. So once you execute the Terraform code, you'll be knowing that one. So click on done. Now this part is over. Let this be aside, and then we need to come to the Visual Studio app, I think already I opened the Visual Studio app. It's there. Then we need to configure this Terraform code. Anyway, I'll be sharing this code also in the description section. I will come to the Terraform code part later. And initially, like the first step was creating this security credentials where we have created the access key and secret access key. And now like it's the time to configure this access key with this what do you say, the Visual Studio Code app, where in the command prompt also you can do it, but like since like a Visual Studio app like comes along with that the terminal also, so like type the first command called AWS configure. After giving AWS configure, it asks the AWS access key ID. So you can able to get this access key ID from the downloads, where I'm going to, so this is the access key. Anyhow, like after doing this experiment, I'll be deactivating this access key and secret access key because like it's exposed to the public forum. So someone might misuse that access key and secret access key. So you should also do the same thing, like if at all, like if it's exposed to the public forum. So just for the demonstration purpose, like I'm opening this one. And as usual, like it asks for this, copy this one and paste this access key ID, pressing Control Shift V. Then secret access key. Is a secret access key. Press Control C. Then press Control Shift V. Then default region would be US East 1. Then default output format, none. Default output, press enter. That's it. Like now the configuration is over. So now now you can see like this is my AWS account. Initially type EC2 instance. So now come out of the security credentials app and in the services type EC2. Click on this EC2. Click on this EC2. And you could see like initially there is no instance running on my AWS account. You could see like it is empty now. But when I run the Terraform code, you'll be seeing an instance would be created with a name called DevOps demo. I'll tell you like what is that exactly. Before that, like we need to do two things in the code. Let me go to the Visual Studio Code app. So already you can see the code which is there. I'm going to give the same code to you in the description part. And you can see there are two things needs to be changed actually in this particular code. Either this AMA part, like the AMA ID, like this AMA ID. So this I need to copy from my AWS personal account where I just shown just before. And the T2.micro would be the same thing. Either you can keep this name for this instance would be DevOps demo or some other name. Like if you want to replace this DevOps demo with your name also, it's fine. Or you can keep anything as per your requirements. So, but the thing is that I'm going to change only this AMA ID. So how to get this AMA ID is another task. So let me get into that AWS account where how to get this AMA ID. Click on this launch instance, come down, click on this Amazon mission image where you'll be getting this AMA ID. So you can see at the right corner, I mean, under this Amazon Linux 2023 AMA, you can get this AMA ID. So just copy that one and replace in the code. So replace that code with this code. Press Control V. So I will just replace this is the AMA ID. because like I've not created the instance, but once I run the code, like you can see the instance would be created with a name called DevOps demo. So now also you could see there won't be any kind of an instance that would have been created in my AWS. So this is the EC2, and you can see like there is no instance running on my AWS, which means that the virtual machine no virtual machine is running on my AWS. We just copy the AMI ID and just replace that Visual Studio Code app. So now just to save this particular file, just press Ctrl S, or you can save this one. Next, if you want this one, you can change it, but I'm going to keep the name for this instance would be DevOps demo. So now everything is fine, like configuration is over. Now we have to give the first command called Terraform init. So now the Terraform is successfully initialized. Then we need to give the next command called Terraform plan. Guarantee that if you can run a Terraform apply now. So plus plan one to add. Just press Terraform apply. Press the value called yes, because like we need to add one instance. So it's creating the instance at the back end. Initially, like you may notice that there is no instance running on my AWS account. But once it's run successfully, so depending upon your internet, it takes time. Like if your internet is fast, then it will be done in a more rapid manner. Apply complete, resource one has been added. So now you just come to your AWS account. It means that the AWS account, just refresh here. Initially it was 0, and now you could see like one instance would be running because the code runs perfectly, and you can see that same instance ID, and in the code, like we are given the name as DevOps demo, and the same you could see like the name that are given for this instance would be DevOps demo, and the same DevOps demo has been created here. So now this instance is running in my AWS account. So now you can come to the Terraform code, and you can give like a Terraform destroy to destroy that instance. Before that, I'll show you. Like you could see, there is an instance which is currently running when I run this Terraform code, and the code runs successfully. Like that instance was created with the name DevOps demo. And if I'm going to give this Terraform destroy, this instance would be destroyed. Once you can see, like if I give this Terraform destroy here, it's saying like a refreshing state, and it says like destroy complete. I'm going to give like yes to destroy that one. Enter the value called yes. So wait, it takes time, like how to create, like to destroy also it takes time. So once the destroy has been done, like it says destroy complete. As I told earlier, like you can see this thing like destroy complete, and one resource got destroyed. So one resource was created was the instance, and like you could see it is in the running state previously, And if you refresh this page or reload this page, then you can see that particular instance have been deleted here. That's it. So with this video, like you might come to know like how to create an instance using Terraform. And thanks for watching my video. Thank you.